In a small village between soft hills and a quiet flowing river, there lived a woman named Adama. Her name meant beautiful daughter, and it was true. From the day she was born, everyone could see her beauty. Her skin was smooth and dark like polished wood, shining under the sun. Her eyes were big and bright, like stars in the night sky, and her hair was thick and long, falling in soft waves down her back. It moved like water, full of mystery and grace. When she walked through the market, even the most confident women stopped to look, and men traveled from far away just to see her. Men brought her expensive gifts, gold, beads, fine clothes, and promised her a life of comfort. They knelt before her, saying they loved her, but Adama always smiled politely and said no. She lived alone in a small hut near the great river. People in the village whispered about her. Some said she was too proud, while others thought she was waiting for true love, the kind that only comes once in a lifetime. But Adama had a secret. Her beauty was not only from her human mother. Long ago, her mother had fallen in love with a river god, and Adama was their child, half human, half spirit. Her mother had warned her about the curse that came with her father's gift. If Adama ever loved a human man, the river would take him, pulling his soul into its deep waters forever. This curse was like a heavy weight in her heart. She wanted love, but she knew she could never have it without causing pain. The villagers did not know her sadness. To them, she was just a beautiful woman who would not choose a husband. They did not see the sorrow in her heart. She was caught between two worlds, the human world that wanted her love and the spirit world that kept her apart. The river, once her friend, now felt like a silent watcher, always reminding her of her fate. One day, a blacksmith named Obina came to the village. He was tall and strong, with hands rough from years of work, but his eyes were warm and kind. He had lost his parents to an illness and came to the village to start a new life. The first time he saw Adama, he was selling tools in the market. She walked past him, carrying a basket of yams on her head. The sunlight danced on her skin, and when their eyes met, time seemed to stop. Her smile was soft, and in that moment, Obina knew his life had changed. "Who is she?" he asked a trader nearby. "That is Adama," the trader said with a sigh. "The most beautiful woman in the village. But don't waste your time. She doesn't want anyone." But Obina was different. He did not want to win her with riches or grand gifts. He saw more than her beauty. He saw her kindness, the way she helped children and spoke gently to the elderly. He wanted to know her heart. One day, Obina found Adama washing clothes by the river. He walked over, his heart beating fast, but his voice was calm. "Good afternoon," he said with a smile. Adama looked up, surprised. Most men praised her beauty or talked about their wealth, but Obina just greeted her kindly. There was something honest about him. "Good afternoon," she replied, careful but friendly. "I'm Obina," he said, sitting a short distance away. "I am new here." Adama studied him. He did not try to impress her. He was just a man speaking simply. She felt at ease. From that day on, Obina visited her often. He helped her carry water, told her stories, and made her laugh. Slowly, she began to trust him. For the first time, she felt truly seen, not just as a beautiful woman, but as a person with thoughts and feelings. As weeks passed, their friendship grew. Adama felt warmth in her heart whenever he was near, but she knew she could not let herself love him. The curse would take him. No matter how much she cared, she had to stay away. One evening, as the sun set, Obina held her hands. His voice was full of emotion. "Adama," he said, looking into her eyes, "I love you, not just for your beauty, but for your kindness, your strength. I may not be rich, but I will work hard to make you happy. Will you be mine?" Tears filled Adama's eyes. She wanted to say yes, but she knew the cost. "Obina," she whispered, her voice shaking. "I cannot." "Why?" he asked. "Do you not feel the same?" "I do," she said, tears falling. "But if I love you, you will be taken by the river. She told him about her father, the river god, and the terrible cause. She begged him to leave her, to find someone else, but Obina refused. I would rather have one day of true love with you than a lifetime without you. Adama could no longer fight her heart. She let herself love him. For a time, they were happy, but the cause still lingered. One night, under the stars, Obina kissed Adama. The moment their lips met, the air changed. The wind howled, and the river roared. Adama's heart pounded. She pulled away afraid, but it was too late. Obina's body went limp. His soul was gone, taken by the river. Adama screamed in agony as the water pulled him under. Her love had doomed him. The next morning, the villagers searched for Adama, but she was gone. Some said she had returned to the river, becoming part of it. Others believed she had vanished into the forest, lost in sorrow. But in truth, Adama had made a different choice. She did not let the cause destroy her. Instead, she became something new, neither human nor spirit. She became the river's guardian, using her father's power in her own way. Over time, the villagers noticed the river had changed. It was no longer wild and cruel. The curse was gone. The river was now calm, peaceful, watched over by a woman who had once been caught between two worlds. And on some nights, when the moon was bright, they would hear a soft, sad song carried by the wind. They knew it was Adama, still watching over them, her love and sorrow flowing like the river itself. Though she and Obina had been separated, their love remained, forever part of the water, forever written in the stars. Thank you for watching. I have noticed that most of you watch my videos, but you have not subscribed. Please, I am pleading with you to please support me to make more videos like these by subscribing to my channel. Remember, subscribing is totally free. You don't pay anything. I don't take your support for granted. Thank you and see you next time.